Oh, good morning. It is Valentine's Day and also Fun Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a rose. Yeah. Where are we gonna go today?
Are you Belle? Princess Belle?
Get Benjamin ready to go.
Oh, how's it smell? Does it smell good? Oh yeah?
All right, so we're all loading up in the car, waiting for Christopher. It's Friday, like I said, fun Friday, as we like to call it, which hasn't been all that fun lately, honestly, but we're hoping that with the weather clearing up. Usually, and I've talked to this before, Friday is when our cleaning person comes, and so we just try to get out of the house so we can get out of her way. Like, we pick up the house and all that, and then she just comes and does the floors and the bathrooms and that kind of thing. So today we are going to go to the planetarium because we are wrapping up our space unit in school and getting ready to move on to a new unit. I have to plan some kind of a field trip, at least one related to our different units. And yeah, for space we went to NASA last year, which was super fun. Can't make that trip again right now, but yeah, we're gonna go to the planetarium. Got our coffee, I got the baby carrier, I think we've got strollers, all that stuff, and we're ready to go. We're here, the Shield Museum of Natural History.
Dinosaurs and planets.
2 years ago, but I've never been here.
Yeah, I think we came here with Grand Anna, is that right, girls? Yeah. We saw some dinosaurs, we saw the planetarium, walked around outside, should be fun.
Learning about dinosaurs today, and they're birds like this. See how the mom, she throws up the food and then the babies eat it out of her mouth. So that's how we're gonna eat lunch today. I'm gonna chew up the food and then I'm gonna throw it up and you guys have to eat it, okay?
Oh no! Terrible!
That's how we're gonna do lunch today. Stand up. See how they take the brush and they slowly brush away the sand?
Yeah. Yeah. Try. Do you want to try, please? You're gonna get to try. Don't worry. Hang on, Millie. Hang on.
You disappear for like 1 minute and you come back dressed like a dinosaur?
Yes.
Impressive.
Rosie.
Where did you find all that stuff? That's got a tail too. Oh my gosh, okay, is that a raptor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, no.
That's a raptor. That's gotta be a raptor. Oh, it's not.
Oh, this one.
You see the dinos?
Favorite dinosaur.
You see the dinos? Oh no. Oh. We're approaching the Jurassic era. What's going on in here?
No.
Baby? Way the dinosaur. Whoa. What's back here, guys? Whoa. I thought that was a real person there. I was about to see if you needed help. Huh? Uh-oh. What are you gonna work on today, doctor?
I'm here feeding a baby.
Okay, see you later. Yeah, this would for sure be Grand Anna's favorite section. It's just a row of gems and rocks and quartz. If you don't know my mom, she's a big rock, I call her a rock lady. She collects a lot of stones. She actually traveled out here from California one time with a suitcase full of rocks that she had collected for the girls. Only person I know that's ever thrown rocks in a suitcase. I think she had to pay like 50 bucks for it too. Look, do you see the bugs? Oh, that is hot. That's the sun.
Look at that.
You see the fishy?
just
Blah,
love
blah, blah,
that.
blah, blah, blah. Let's go. There's some more in this room. Let's go take a look. Stalactites and stalagmites.
Do you see the puppy? Look at the puppy.
Probably not. I don't know if that's the right thing, but I like saying those words. They're fun.
Look at the birds.
A bobcat. Angie, do you still have the footage on your phone of Rosie getting attacked when we went to the beach? Poor thing. They were all playing in the water, and this thing came out of left field and like knocked her over.
Got this guy. He just dove straight into the water, like face down as hard as he could. And now my kids. Guys, don't get too close to him. Just let him be, let him be, let him be. God, it's like, ah! That big bird flew up out of the water and attacked Rosie. He knocked her right into the water and then just flew away.
The bird is flying.
Oh, what's it doing?
Yeah, that's just a bird up there flying. Look, Dad, there's a bird up there that's like attached. Oh,
Oh, it's flying. Good eyes.
Get you.
Alright, so we made our way to the animal section. We've got a little bit of everything going on here. Bobcats. Is it mooses? Moose-eye? Moose. Moose. Some bald eagles. What's up, baby?
That looks like that bird.
That's a weird
gotten enough sleep.
sharp-tailed grouse. I've never heard of it. Okay, Millie is excited. She wants to see the goats and the foxes. Miss Rosie Rowe, let's go look at the moose. Look at this guy. He's huge. He does look like he has a bad haircut. Looks like Dad's hair if he gets the shark. Is anybody uncomfortable with whatever that is right there on the moose? I don't know what that body part is. Why it's there. It reminds me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it.
This one's a moose.
It's a moose! Noah, can your head fit in there?
I think Millie's head can fit in there.
Showtime? Go ahead. Hi, babe. Hey, puppet show volume. Bring it down a notch.
Entertain all the public school kids with our weird ones.
You can't have
like a big
you can't.
Ferret.
Looks like a cat. A mink?
A mink and a ferret.
I doubt it. I could be wrong. I don't know. That thing looks huge. Okay, apparently there's something really cool back here. I don't know what. What do you see? Oh my. This is Marge. This is Marge, according to the lady at the front.
Marge? Her name is Marge?
Yeah.
She looks like a piece of Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, I was gonna
You guys see the snake's skin over here? Check this out. Say that again?
They have 100 skin.
Wow.
Over 1,000.
They shed 1,000 skin?
Yes, and they use, and when they come out, they rub stuff hard.
Very cool.
He knows a lot about snakes.
I can see that. He's actually got a lot of factoids that he's
told
told us.
me that I said, well, I don't know if the snake's alive. I don't see his eyes. He's not blinking. And Noah said, they don't have eyelids. He doesn't blink. That was fun. I was a little disappointed that they didn't put on the website that the planetarium shows were only like in the afternoon at like 2 or something. Anyways, I have to be home. I have a thing at 2 o'clock, so we can't stay that late. And I'm bummed about that because it was a 45-minute drive and the big reason we came here was for the planetarium. But that's okay. We'll just have to come back another time. But it was still super fun. I've never been here. They had tons of exhibits and stuff for the kids to do, and it was all very like interactive. And I don't know if you guys noticed that, but on the signs and stuff, it like encouraged the kids to like touch the stuff, play with it, you know, that kind of thing. So anyways, it's a very kid-friendly museum. And boy, were there some kids. There was a middle school, like a whole big giant middle school class that was there for like a coastal wetlands thing or something. I saw the sign. And then there was like another younger
couple
elementary school classes. So I always forget about that as homeschoolers, that like there are field trips from other schools. A lot of children running around and screaming. We have doused ourselves in sanitizer And now we're gonna go home and I'm gonna hose everybody off in the yard before I let them inside. Hope that we don't get the flu.
What's up?
All right, we just got home and Mr. J-Man just hit his head on the stairs. He fell coming down. He hit his head. Millie here is making him all better, isn't she? What is that? Yeah, Rosie's checking on him. Are you gonna use some of your medicine? She made him some. Are you gonna give him some of your medicine? Oh, Millie's, there we go. Millie's taking care of him. She's got some rose petals. Giving him some medicine. Do you feel better? Are the rose petals helping?
Babies have the best healing power.
Oh, well, here comes Ivy with some more healing power flower. Oh, I see that face. Oh, just some healing powers of the flowers.
Flower power.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Good.
You guys think you're so funny. Healing JJ.
Good job. Little witch doctors. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. What did you think of the museum?
Okay, all done.
Did you like it? Did you like the museum?
All done now.
Did you see the dinosaurs?
Okay, Rosie, thank you.
Yeah. Did you see the dinosaurs?
Then you can go over.
He can do it. He can do it, JJ. Let him do it, okay? He does it when he wants to, okay? Right now he...
I'm the man.
Is that what he said? I'm the man? All right. These girlios are having some drawing, painting time. Yeah. Yeah? Look. What color is that? What color? You saw blue? Blue. Oh, that's purple. Yeah, nice work, guys. Noah's, I think, playing the piano. All right, so while that takes place, I'm gonna run out to my office. I have to take a call at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna go do that really quickly while they play piano, do art, and all that sort of thing.
Hey, who wants to do some painting? Thanks, sweet baby Jesus, for some butcher paper. Let's do this, bird. Let's roll some out.
Lila, I sing this song for you. You're beautiful, even when you're down. You know this, you never talk yourself out of it. Lila, it's all inside your head. Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior.
Yay! There's nothing like a round of applause. It looks great, girls. Yay! All right, ladies, why don't you go ahead and explain to me what you just made?
I'm in the middle of remaking mine because my Harpoon piece broke.
Okay, but what are they?
Hot walkers.
What do they do? What's that?
The exercise reverse for you. We're gonna make strings, and you tie them up, and then they walk, and they circle things.
I'm impressed. They made me light a screwdriver, like heat up a screwdriver, puncture a hole in some plastic cups, and then fashion these little things for their like briar
It's a
force
real thing,
things.
by the way. Hot walkers are something we just made.
I know, I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them out at the barn before. I think Sam and Lee used to have them. Impressive. Nice work. Keep up the good crafting. All right, so I left outside to go run something out to Angie real quick, and when I came back inside, I heard a strange noise coming from this closet area. What exactly is taking place in here?
It's only just 2 people's job.
Man, it's actually, it's hot in here. It's like a sauna.
They have like Chick-fil-A sandwiches in there and stuff.
You have a Chick-fil-A sandwich in there?
Yep, we ate them.
Oh my goodness. What is happening in this house? Benny. Hey, buddy.
Okay, hello friends. Can you say hi, Benji man? The vlog got cut short on Friday. I don't even know why. But I wanted to update you guys on jury duty because I got a bunch of messages on Instagram and just kind of tell you about that really quickly. And then I had a funny story to tell you. So basically what happened was I got to the courthouse on Wednesday and you just kind of have to sit there all day and wait for your number to be called, or not your number, but like for your name to be called. And then you go into a courtroom and they start the jury selection process. So that was on Wednesday, and I got called into a courtroom at about 1:30, and they called the first 12 jurors and my name wasn't called, and they started dismissing people because, you know, I don't know where you guys live or how things work where you live, but here the prosecution and the defense get to ask questions, and then for cause or just because they feel like that wouldn't make a good juror, they can dismiss jurors. So they start dismissing people and moving people into the seats, and my name never got called. And it was about 3:30, and there had one seat at that point left to fill, but I guess the defense had to leave early that day because normally we'd have to stay till 5. But they were like, okay, well, so, you know, the defense attorney has to leave early, so we're gonna stop here and resume tomorrow. So even though I wasn't on the jury at that point, I did have to come back the next day because they still hadn't finished, essentially, like, they hadn't finished seating the jury. So I came back the next day and there was about 6 of us left at that point, and they called a few more, asked them questions, and you know, it's kind of funny to watch people do anything they can to get out of jury duty to, like, I mean, it's just so funny. I don't want to say too much, but just the excuses that people have. So yeah, so this was a criminal case. It was a DWI case. So people were like, oh yeah, I always side with the cops, always, doesn't matter. And they were like, well, you know, you understand that when assessing truth, like, you have to just listen to both parties and use your common sense and all of that. And they were like, yeah, no, I'm always gonna side with the cops. And I was just like, come on. Anyway, so it got to the point where there was about 3 of us left, I think, 3 or 4 of us left, and they finally called my name. So I went up there, and at that point, like, I was already, like, not gonna be able to get much work done anyways. And so I was just like, I'm not gonna sit up here and try to come up with an excuse of, like, why I need to leave. And they knew, like, a lot of you guys were like, oh, you have 8 kids and you homeschool, they'll let you, no, so they asked me a few questions, I answered them honestly, and they were like, okay, I see you have 8 children, do you have childcare for today? And I was like, I do. So, I mean, I wasn't gonna sit there and lie, like, Christopher's home with the kids, they're taken care of. And I also, like, had a few moments where I thought about some of the other people that I saw around me and just different things I watched where I felt like, yes, this is our civic duty to show up here and do this. This is part of our court system. It's part of the way that liberty and justice are hopefully executed in our country. So I felt this, like, sense of obligation, but also, you know, there was a woman that was there and she had a baby, and they do offer free childcare, but I just felt so bad because I'm like, I would be like, ugh, about having to go take my kid to this downtown courthouse and leave them this little baby. And so I was just like, I can be here. My kids are safe. I have nothing that is, like, so urgent that, you know, my job is unique, but there's nothing earth-shattering about what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not time sensitive in that way. And I was just like, there's got to be somebody else out there with a much better reason to not be here, so I'm just gonna like let the chips fall where they may. So I answered their questions and I ended up being added as a juror. So then we listened to all of the evidence and everything. You listen to the prosecutor, you listen to the defense, we watched a video, you kind of like a police body cam video, and you kind of go through everything. And then we took a lunch break and we came back. That was it. They had, you know, presented all the information, and we were sent back to the jury deliberation room. The other jurors elected me to be the jury foreman, which was really funny to me. The thing you need to know about me is that I used to want to be a lawyer. So this was actually, like, a lot of this was actually really fun for me, and I really enjoyed it. I was excited, honestly, when they, you know, said, like, you should be the foreman, and I was like, okay. That basically what that meant was, like, I sort of led the discussions, the deliberations. We did have to come to a unanimous verdict, and when we first sat down, it was literally split 6 people were voting guilty, 6 people were voting innocent or not guilty. And so we had to, you know, we spent about an hour and a half, maybe, hour deliberating and going back through, and everyone kind of like making their case for why they felt the way that they did. But we did end up coming to a unanimous verdict. And so then I had to, you know, sign the thing as the foreman. You know, I checked the guilty box and signed my name, which was so weird to like sign my name to someone's guilty verdict. That felt weird. And so then when you go back in the courtroom, the judge reads the verdict and I have to stand up and he reads it and says like, you know, Angela Braniff, the foreman of the jury, is this the jury's vote? And I say, yes, sir. It was, I mean, it was an interesting experience, and there was something that was very humbling about. This person wasn't going to go to jail or anything like that, but there was still something that was very humbling about. Hey guys, there was something that was very humbling about this sort of like power of peers and standing there and deciding whether someone was guilty or not guilty of a crime. So it was very surreal in certain ways, but that was it. We finished up all of that. They did the sentencing. The judge does all the sentencing. We didn't have anything to do with the sentencing. And then I left and I came home. It was neat to get sort of like a peek behind the curtain and see how things work. It definitely made me think like in another life, I think I would have definitely enjoyed being an attorney. But yeah, so that was that. And then the funniest part was I came home and we were having the house pressure washed, and these people were here. They brought their pet chicken. Their pet chicken was like running around our front yard. Yeah. She's crying. Is she okay? Is she okay? I got her. Okay, go in the playroom. I got you. Come here, Cheech.
Sister's crying.
Sister's crying.
Sister,
Sit with me.
Sister crying.
Yeah, sister's crying. You want to come tell everybody? Are you crying?
Sister is not married. It's because of sister. It's crying.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, can I finish my story really quickly? Anyway, so I came home and they were pressure washing. I went upstairs to change my clothes and the windows were open, and I initially thought like, oh, I think they're in the backyard, so I'm gonna change in my closet so that in case they are there, they won't see me or whatever. So I changed my clothes in the closet and then I went to the bathroom to go pee. Pulled down my pants and sat down on the toilet, and literally as my bare butt hits the cold toilet seat, I hear shh, the sound of the pressure washer, and I look over my shoulder. There's a window right here behind the toilet, and there's a person standing right there, like on a ladder, standing right there, cleaning the window. And I'm like, what do I do now? Because it's like if I stand up, now they're really gonna see my butt again. So I was just like, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here on the toilet until they move away from this tiny window, because if I stand up, they're gonna see my butt again. So I full on showed my butt. Yeah, to the pressure washer people. A cat. And I came downstairs and I told Sierra, I was like, I'm not writing a check. I'm not going to the door. I'm not speaking to them.
Hello, Mom.
They have fully seen my rear end. So that was fun. But yeah, so that was the update on jury duty. It actually wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I ended up, like I said, other than being set back basically for 2 days of work, which was rough because the week before I had lost 2 days of homeschool and work because I was recording my book. So now this week it was like I lost 2 days of homeschool and work. So that was difficult, but otherwise, like other than that, I actually really enjoyed it. All right, I'm gonna get this little guy down for a nap and then edit this video, and then I gotta do my whole, what I like to refer to as my Sunday scramble, which is, I've been working on laundry and cleaning, I gotta do the grocery order and all that kind of stuff, and meal plan and all of that. So, girls are at horseback, so Sunday scramble. But that's it for this video, guys. I just want to update you on jury duty stuff. I hope y'all have had a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.